Lenny, what's your favorite character? Stitch. Lenny, what's your favorite restaurant? Ohana's. Lenny.
What are you doing?
It's our Q&A episode.
No, they ask us questions, we answer. Alright, it's fine. We'll talk about it on Next Stop, Main Street.
Welcome to another episode of Next Stop, Main Street. I'm Marlena.
I'm Lenny.
And I'm Angela.
So this episode, we're taking your questions. We have 10 questions from some of our fans across the country, and we're going to answer the best that we can. Are you guys ready for these questions?
Always. Let's do it.
All right, I hope some of these are easy. All right, so we'll start with our first question. This question is from Melissa L. I'm planning on going next May for my son's 13th birthday. Do you know if they do anything special for birthdays in Disney?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday next May.
So I know the first thing you're going to want to do on your trip is head over to guest services or your resort front desk and get a celebration pin and make sure that you write down the your son's name, and it's a happy birthday pin, and you put it on so that all the cast members and the other guests in the park will definitely recognize you and that it's your special day.
Mm-hmm. And so what does that pin do though? Like what? I think we talked about this last
We did,
episode.
we
It was one of
talked
my
about it,
favorite free things.
Yeah.
So have you ever worn a birthday pin? What are they going to do for you?
For me, nothing. It was always just happy birthday,
Yeah.
wishes.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything special that ever happened. And getting free dessert in any of the restaurants, unfortunately.
Oh.
Why? Have you had a different experience when it
Yeah,
comes to
I mean, every time I've ever won a birthday pin, tons of people always wish me happy birthday. And then if you're going to go eat at the dining restaurants and stuff, and they know it's your birthday, they usually bring out, I know the character breakfast, a cupcake with a card from all the characters that say happy birthday.
There you go. Yeah.
So if you're going to go have some special dinners or breakfasts or lunch, make sure they know it's his birthday and he'll get a special treat from guests. And then a lot of, and we talked about this last week on our free top 5 free things about birthdays and pins. But you can also go, there's a lot of different places that will give samples for birthdays. So head over to Starbucks, Ghirardelli's, and they'll give like a little sample for birthdays. But yeah, Disney's huge in celebrating, and he'll have a great time. And he's there for his birthday, so it's going to be fun regardless.
Yeah, get him his favorite Fast Pass and do it up.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. All right, next question. This is from Laura S. Why should we stay at a Disney resort versus off property? This is a good question, Laura, and a lot of people could have different opinions on this because some people are hardcore, always stay at Disney, and some people like staying off the resort. So we're going to give you, this is strictly our opinion.
Yeah.
So, transportation is number one. Yeah. Disney will bus you around wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. There's always a bus going somewhere. If you're staying on their resort and you rented a car, you also park for free in the parks. They give you a voucher, you put in your windshield, and you park for free if you're renting a car. The feel, the hospitality. I know a lot of people complain about price points. Oh, it's cheaper to stay off property than to stay on property, but you're just not looking in the right places. A lot of people, your first instinct is go right to the Disney website, but there's a lot of third-party websites that are giving special deals, 20% off, 30% off, that are really, really comparable to the off-site resorts. I prefer, just for the fact I'm staying at Disney property and the feels there and the Disney magic. But what do you think?
Yeah, I'm a fan of staying on site. I like the Disney bubble. I like to be in Disney my entire trip, and like even the Magical Express will take you from the airport to your hotel as soon as you step off that plane. Disney. That's why I enjoy it. All the points you mentioned about transportation. It's just I'm a fan of on site.
Yeah, and I agree. That's one of the reasons I like to personally stay at the resorts too. Is that my trip is Disney, and you get the magic every point of your day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. It's Disney all the time. Not to say that there's some great resorts off property that you could possibly get that same feel through decor or whatnot. But yeah, everybody has different price points, so sometimes staying off property works for you. But like Lenny said, sometimes you're just not looking at the right place. And even Disney themselves, if you're planning a trip and you don't have a specific time period, wait till they have a special, and you could possibly get even a better deal on staying on resort.
Oh yeah.
And for me, I don't mind staying at an All-Star, which is their value resorts, and those average about $100 a night. Typically, and they go up and down depending on the season. But you're just sleeping there. You're just swimming there.
Yeah.
So if you're don't need to really go crazy and be luxurious, then an All-Star is fine for you, and that might fit right into your budget. Also, if you're going with a bigger family and you want to try to fit that in your budget and stay on property, you could always stay at the campsite and get a camper or something like that. You know, there's different ways to work your budget. So don't automatically think like, I have a small budget, I cannot afford to actually stay on Disney. Talk to people, go on some boards, talk to a travel agent, and research it, because you never know. Your Disney vacation could actually be more affordable than you think.
Yeah.
It
Go ahead.
One point I forgot to mention that is that if you're staying on site, you can also book your fast pass reservations 60 days in advance rather than the 30 if you're staying off site. So that's also another advantage.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of Disney makes it so there are reasons that you should stay.
Right.
And like I think the number one reason, if anything else, is just because you want to feel that magic all day long.
Right. I'm currently planning a trip for my friends. It's husband and wife, 2 kids, and an aunt and uncle. And they tell me, oh, we have this amount of money to spend. The hotels, you know, in the area are going to be a little bit cheaper and the rooms will be bigger. So I showed them, I compared the different websites and the different hotel rooms. And for, I mean, literally a couple extra dollars more, they were able to stay on Disney, or they're going to stay on Disney property when they go. And they were shocked, they were blown away just by doing a little research.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't give up on your Disney dreams. But again, this is all opinion. What works for us might not work for you, but we'd say do your research, but we are pro staying on property.
Yeah.
Always.
All right, next question is from Michelle P. Oh, I like this question a lot. I'm going during Halloween.
Ooh.
We go a lot during Halloween. What can I expect? So I think she means what can she do? Is the park going to be decorated? Stuff like that. But during Halloween time, what can she expect at Disney?
Who was there last? You were there last for Halloween, right?
I was there for the Christmas
Oh,
party.
I went.
not the
Yes,
party.
I went for the Halloween party in October.
There you
beginning of
go.
October.
Yeah, but we went all together a few years ago for the Halloween party.
Yeah. So Disney does Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so that's one thing you can expect to do.
Yeah.
It is an extra cost, but the cost, I think it went up, so I think it's about $87 depending on the day you go, into the 90s. It gets a little bit more expensive closer to Halloween. But that cost allows you to be in the park from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, this is Magic Kingdom, till midnight. And then starting at 7, it's just the party people that are allowed to stay in the park till midnight.
Right, so lines are shorter.
So lines are shorter, hopefully.
Yes, who don't have the ticket, they are escorted out.
Yep, and during that party, you get to, 1, trick or treat for actual good candy.
Oh, yeah.
There's trick or treat spots all over the park.
And they have allergy-free stations now.
Ooh.
So if your kids do have an allergy, you can get like peanut or whatever the allergy
Yeah.
is.
And because they're trick or treating, it's a Halloween party. Obviously, you're gonna dress up.
Yeah.
So wear your costume and dress up. There are some regulations about adult costumes now, but when I went in October, I saw that it wasn't that strict
You
as
just
they
can't
thought
wear
it
a
was.
mask, I think.
Yeah,
They're asking you not to wear a mask and like not to like sign autographs as a
Yeah.
character. Like
But kids love dressing up. So that's a lot of fun, and then you get to go on all the rides, and there's special appearances by certain characters you don't typically see all the time in the park. Jack
hint, like,
Skellington,
7 dwarves.
yeah,
A
7
new-
dwarves.
A different parade, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
the parade is awesome. It is open by the Headless
Happy
Horseman
Halloween.
coming down Main Street, USA.
It's so awesome.
It's honestly one of my favorite
Yes.
parades in all of Disney of all time. I love the song. I love the characters that are in the parade. The grave diggers.
Yes.
That's part of the parade.
Oh.
So, and the fireworks are amazing
Yeah.
too during the Halloween party. Amazing. So if you're gonna go during Halloween, budget in to go to the Halloween party,
One
even if that
night,
means
yeah.
you can't go to another park one day. Like it could be your Magic Kingdom day ultimately, if that's how you want to work it. But it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Must do.
Can't you tell by the tone of her voice how excited she is about, you know, the Halloween party?
I love it. And the weather's always great because it's
Yeah.
October, so it's
Yeah.
not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So what else can she expect during Halloween? I mean, the resorts are obviously going to have
Everything's all
decorations.
decorated.
Yeah.
Cast members' costumes will be reflective.
Yeah. Different treats around the park. So if you go to like the different bakeries, they're always gonna have like Halloween themed cupcakes and cookies and things like that, which is really fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a fun time to go there. So we love Halloween time. You'll have a blast.
Yes.
Please let us know how it goes. All right. Question number 4 is actually just for Lenny.
What?
All right.
So Thomas D, thank you for your question for Lenny. I'm going to Disney during football season, and I can't miss a game. Where can I take a break to watch the game, aka Go Pats? So clearly he's from around here.
All right. So for any football fans that are out there that are not Patriots fans, this answer is for you. ESPN Zone on Boardwalk has, 60 TVs, and they have everything going at all times. That's a fantastic spot, and the price point in that place is cheaper. It's not, nothing's outrageously priced. You get a burger and a beer, you know, it's normal $15 for your lunch or dinner. So that's a ideal spot. And it's ESPN, so it's a sports environment.
Yeah.
And every other bar, you know, throughout the resorts and the parks, will have a TV or so. But if you're gonna pick one spot, if you're not a Patriots fan, go to ESPN Zone. If you are a Patriots fan, don't even bother.
Okay, next question.
All right.